Voting, meantime, starts today. A lot of communities will have to decide on levies for police protection.
That includes Blendon Township trying for the third time to pass a levy funding its police department. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp spoke with the police chief about what this levy means to keeping your family safe in that community.
The chief tells me if the levy fails again, it will mean it will take longer to respond to emergencies because the department will have to lay off 4 officers.
I have had to call 911. I have had them out for several things.
Gordon Gross has lived in Blendon Township for more than 30 years and says he's supporting the levy because he doesn't want to have to worry how fast officers will respond the next time he has to call 911.
I would be distressed, when I like to know when I call them, they'll be here, and they always have been. They've been really, really good about responding to every time I call, they're here.
The last levy was passed in 2019. Currently, residents pay $246 per $100,000 home value. The proposed levy would add $157 for a total of $403 per $100,000 home value.
We're trying to keep 2 cars out every shift, and we don't have enough staff to properly respond to the volume of calls we have.
The department currently has 13 officers. Chief John Belford says if the levy fails, they'll have to lay off 4 officers. He says a recent study says the department needs to add 4 officers, and Belford says this levy will get the department to that staffing level.
The problem with lower staffing is we're going to get down to 1 officer per shift. That's going to increase response times, and it's going to mean that they can't be at 2 priority runs at the same time, and there's going to be a delayed response while they wait for backup from another agency.
Which is why Gross says this election is so important to him.
There's no price you can put on your safety. I mean, if there's somebody breaking in your house, come on, you want the cops here. There's just no price you can put on safety. There really isn't. So this levy has to pass.
Now, the department is applying for state and federal grants to offset the costs if the levy fails, but they won't find out if they are awarded those grants until after the election. In Blendon Township, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.